Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'll be looking ahead into next week and telling you what's happening in the world of Gems of War. Always good to know, just in case there's an important event happening later on you may want to save some gems for. As ever though, we'll be having a new Soulforge starting on Monday, and I'll be doing a video on that, taking a look at what weapons and what troops are new in the Soulforge, and recommending to you which ones I think are worth crafting and which ones you basically should ignore. Anyway, Confucius, he say, women who go camping with males, beware of evil intent. Quick shout out to the Gemfather while I'm here. PS4, PS5, if you're on that format and feel like changing to a new guild, that's super helpful towards newer players, really helpful. If you think there's a lot of help on my channel, then the help in this guild is like double that. It's like a really cool place to be. All we ask is no drama, and yes, no weekly requirements. You put in what you feel the guild is worth. It's not free to be here either. Just look at what other players do and match that or come close and you'll be absolutely just fine. Really cool place to be. If you fancy a change, pop into the Gemfather. The kingdom of the week next week is Valpacia. Now you can use this to your advantage, because what you can do is, if you look at your chests, the event chests, whatever it says underneath it, like at the moment it says Dragon's Claw, that means you can only get troops from that kingdom. So what you can basically do is take a look at your troops. Let's do that. Put the kingdom to Valpacia in this example. Go to show all. And then you can have a look, and you can actually literally have a look. Anybody that you're missing will be completely greyed out. So I've got all the troops here, so if you've got anybody greyed out, it means that basically you're missing that troop. And by spending your event chests, you have a chance of picking that troop up. So a really handy way of picking up troops which you may be missing. Starting Monday, it's Guild Wars time. No actual battles on Monday, just setting up your defences. But as ever, do be sure to make sure you use 24 different troops in your defences. Every single troop needs to be different, otherwise you will lose points. And as ever, if you keep on getting like losses from your teams like 0 and 6 or 1 and 5 or 0-4, whatever, if they're a constant like losing, especially if they don't win anything at all, and this happens time and time again, don't be afraid to swap them out and try new things. The best kind of defences to roll with are the kind of ones which you play with PvP or play against in PvP and have given you a hard time. If that defense beat you, then that defense can beat somebody else. So why not chuck that defense into your Guild Wars? On Monday, we have a new raid boss event, week-long event. Really good. I do quite enjoy these ones. Use the latest Godslayer to do extra damage versus the boss, the mighty Courgette, Zul'Goth. The spell is Illusionary Strike. Deal magic +4 damage to an enemy, and if they're a boss, deal 3 to 5 times damage based on your ascensions, and drain 5 mana from them at the same time. Mana colour for this troop is blue and purple with a mana cost of 12. The traits are as follows. The first one is Arcane, gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. The second one is Fox Cunning, starts battles with 25% mana. And the third one is of course Godslayer. Deal 3 to 5 times skull damage versus bosses based on your ascensions. I'll be showing you my team for that on Monday, so check back for that if you want to see that team. On Tuesday, we have a faction assault in the Court of Foxes. So a chance to earn more shards, open more portals, get that horde level up, and get this on the way to level 500. On Wednesday, it's pet rescue time, and this one will be Flammerfox. Gives a gem mastery bonus to fire, and we'll get our hands on that on Wednesday. On Thursday, we have a class trial in Spirit Walker, the latest class to enter the game, but absolutely one of the best. Really, really good. The traits and talent trees in this just combine to make a really, really effective hero. Reduced damage from spells by 25% is really good, and that does stack with the spell reduction you get from the anti-magic sphere within the champion talents too. That is really important. That gives you what I believe is the highest spell reduction from any class in the game at the moment regarding the hero. Really, really cool. Spirit Drain as well is superb. Drain 2 mana from a random enemy when an ally casts a spell. That doesn't sound much, but basically if someone's ready to cast and it drains it from them, it makes them use an extra turn before they're ready to go again. And it's just a constant hindrance to the team, which is really, really good. Some really nice talents in here as well to pick from. Like I said, Anti-Magic Sphere does stack with that champion talent. Really cool. So you get a whopping 45% reduction from spells if you combine the both of those. If you don't fancy that and you're happy with the basic spell reduction damage, you can have Root Trap instead. Mana Source starts battles with 50% mana. Yeah, this is a absolutely superb class, one of the best in the game. Get it to level 100. And on Friday, we'll be having a Invasion. And again, I'll be showing you my team for that on Friday. So Guild Wars, the main event next week for a lot of people. So Raid Boss as well, really, really cool. And Invasion at the end. So there's what's going on next week on PC, mobile, Xbox and PlayStation. These things can change at a moment's notice sometimes, so do bear that in mind, but most of the time they are completely okay. But there it is, there's what's going on next week. If you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, anything like that, be sure to bash that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.